Hello everyone, I am Rabbit and welcome to episode 98 of Let's Play Jade Cocoon 2. In our previous episode, we went into brand new territory. I believe it was, Wilderness Level 3? I think that's what it was called. Well, we will find out here very shortly. Yes, that is correct. So we are going to continue exploring where we had left off. And I believe we went up this way last time, but that's okay if I go up here yet again because I do want to still examine the ogre vines once more. We ended up finding two new kalma. We got, oh my gosh, I don't even know what it's called. It's the green version of Walter. Mine is named Athel. And we got Shroomy as well, which was the source of Krusty's ass whooping. But that's fine. He's back in my party now because we ended up going back to the temple right before we parted ways. I handed over the kalma, I sold all my bullshit, so I have an open backpack ready to pick up all the trinkets and treasures that fall into our laps. So let us continue where we had left off. I was also talking to you guys just about the usual, you know, since this is my dear diary and everything. As an aside, does anyone remember those old journaling and diary websites? Like back before Facebook was really big and before there, you know, was even really like a Twitter or Snapchat. So like Zanga was a really big one, and I think My Dear Diary was actually the name of a website, if I recall correctly. And there were just a few of them like that. I think Zanga was the main one when I was in high school. Like that was kind of the head honcho, and everyone in my high school like had a My Dear Diary, and it was not surprisingly the source of a lot of drama because people would just like write everything in there. I mean, I guess Facebook's kind of the same thing, right? Where you can tag people that you're mad at in things and write passive-aggressive messages about shit that happened that everyone knows who was involved, so it's not even like you're really hiding your anger. So the same thing always happened on Zanga, and I just remember people would literally write like, I don't know, let's just say someone's name is Mary Brown. They'd say like, oh, Mary Brown pissed me off today, she's such a whore, blah blah blah. And of course someone would be pissed off the next day and a fight would ensue, and it was just interesting. So I always look back on those times though kind of fondly because it's interesting how people were encouraged to write more, and now I feel like a lot of newer social media wants you to write less or express yourself in fewer words. Like Twitter has such a strict word limit, I think anyway. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, I'm just saying as a comparison. You know, like Facebook is kind of in between where, you know, a lot of people aren't that interested in reading super long statuses. Once it gets past 3-4 paragraphs, I'm pretty sure most audience members are lost, and your message is not going to get across in the same way. But the advantage to Facebook is that you have like pictures too. So in that sense, I guess you could argue that having a lot of words is more accepted, because if someone sees an image that they're interested in, like let's say someone posts baby pictures, they're more than likely going to read your 6-7 paragraph status about your fucking hospital trip and delivery and how excited you are to welcome little Jimmy to the family. Whereas it's not really the case with something like Twitter, right? It's like you have this word limit and you kind of have to be succinct or send out a bunch of tweets to get your point across, and nobody wants to read like 7 different tweets. I know I don't. Like after 3, I'm just like, I don't even care. Like Facebook me if you want me to know the gist of this, or send me a private message or something, or a bunch of private messages. Anyway, I don't know why I got off on that. I think I was just saying all of this just to express that I feel like sometimes this Let's Play, because there's so much grinding time and downtime between the actual plot devices becoming exposed, this has become like my oral Zanga or my oral My Dear Diary side, which is okay with me. I enjoy sharing. Oh my god, is this guy really gonna bebop his way to the Princess Vine that I need to get into? You douchebag. Well, that's okay. I need to heal up my squad anyway, so we'll go ahead and start off on my water side. And to continue where I was I had left off previously and what I was discussing previously, Andrew returned and we had a great Monday evening together. We went out to eat and just kind of talked and basked in one another's presence. So it was a marvelous evening. I have no complaints, except for, of course, the workday itself. But regarding the specific quality time that he and I spent, I have no complaints. And then, let's see, today is Tuesday, and I told you it's very late at night. Well, it's late for me. I mean, not for most people. But it's late for me, and I'm a little bit tired just because work was kind of draining, and there's just a lot of stuff going on, and oh my gosh, you guys. I am not exaggerating when I say I'm counting down the weeks until I can be done, and until Andrew and I move on. Wait, what is this called? End of Killing Fields? Killing Fields? What's Killing Fields? I feel like we haven't seen an area called Killing Fields. I don't even know. What the fuck is Killing Fields? Whoa, you gotta slow your roll, Belinda. Green Belinda, that is. Mine is red. I like how they just kind of hop around, though, giving zero fucks about what is taking place. But alright, I guess let's just explore. What the fuck is this? Is this going to have the key? That is so weird. Like, we didn't even have a conversation with it or any, you know what I mean? Like, I would assume Kahu would say something like, there it is, or I wonder if this has something to do with the gate. No, nothing. The game's just like, it's standing there, so you should assume you gotta do something with it. Alright, game, I see you. This thing is for sure toast, though. Nothing has stood a chance against my OP 5. Oh, it said kalma? But it wasn't adorned like a kalma, and the music is not kalma music. What the fuck is going on? I can't even keep up with this game. But I suppose that's fine. I don't think when it comes to stuff like this, I really even need to know what's going on. It's just better not to ask any questions and push my way through. Okay, I don't know about all that bullshit going up. Oh no, not Walter. But that's okay. We're ready for you. We got you, monster. We got you. So today was very tiring, and this evening, like, Andrew's still gone actually right now. He had a bunch of stuff to do on the campus, and he's probably not even going to be home until close to 10 p.m. So I don't know, I'm kind of on my own tonight, which is partially why I'm recording. Usually, it's easier for me to record super early in the morning, but then there are just days where, really? What the fuck? But then there are times where it's just not as practical, just because if I get up already at, let's say, 5 o'clock in the morning to get ready for my workday, that means if I want to sit down and record like 2 or 3 episodes of something, I have to get up at 4 a.m. And then you have to factor in the fact that I'm talking, you know, and I don't want to wake anyone up. And since it's 4 in the morning, it's pretty fucking quiet everywhere else. So that risk is there that I could disturb my husband, or even though our landlord slash, I guess, kind of roommate or housemate, since we share her home, I guess the concern needs to be there that she could also be disturbed. I don't know. It's just, I prefer to record in the mornings, but it just doesn't always work out where I can. So sometimes recording in the evenings is better, especially if Andrew is going to pull a late night. So I don't have to worry about someone randomly wanting to get up and cook in the kitchen, which the few times that I've participated in streams, I swear, you guys, Andrew will sit on that sofa or sit at his desk in his little office area and not make any noise for like 2 hours, and then I will get ready to stream or record something, and that's when he's like, you know what, I feel like cooking something that requires like 5 pots and 3 pans and use 7 different utensils to get it done. I mean, it doesn't make me angry, it's more just kind of silly and funny, and I'm always just looking at him like, Andrew, really? Right now? Like, you've had all day to fuck around in the kitchen and make your ridiculously complicated dish, and you choose right now. Okay. He is so funny, you guys. So yeah, I'm definitely flying solo tonight, which is okay. I probably should actually cook something. Oh, that poison though. OP, OP. But I am, oh my goodness, words cannot even express how greatly I anticipate this summer when we move and I can be done.
Hey, this is it. I bet this opens the green gate.
Oh, really? There's one way to find out.
Green crystal picked up. Okay, cool. And we get our little fart spore, which works for me. We still got some stuff to explore, though, before... Whoa. Belinda's, please, have a seat. I wonder if we'll get an actual kalma. Maybe... I wish we could have captured that one, but I guess, you know, the purpose of fighting that one was just to get the actual crystal itself. Whoa! Thing is just bebopping everywhere. Alright, well, you guys know what's gonna happen. This thing is going to kick us... Oh, what the hell? We'll fight this thing anyway. This thing is gonna kick us all the way back to... What is it called? The Entrance of Darkness. So, at that point, I might as well just go back to the temple, sell my shit. I mean, I guess we could run back through. I kind of wish it didn't kick you back to the Entrance of Darkness and instead would kick you back to maybe... What? Oh my god. What? What the fuck? I don't even know what to say. Really? Oh, well, it's a good thing I had, I guess, been trying to avoid these things. What the fucking shit? Really? I don't understand. So do they just lower your HP all the way down to 1 and then they don't do any damage after that? I don't know, but that is unacceptable. I'm going to have to ask you guys to stop. Okay. Fuck off. What? I can't believe this. Yeah, that is not gonna fly. I'm gonna have to get rid of these fuck faces. No! You let one live! You guys, you're breaking my balls here. Yeah, it looks like that's what it does. At first I thought they were just like doing a fuck ton of damage and I was going to lose my entire water side. But whew! I can wipe the sweat from my forehead. That was not the case. But oh my god, isn't Prissy Pants so cute? And wait a second. Are there 2? Wait, no. I do not want to fuck around with you again. Are there 2? That thing like threw me off so hard. Okay, there's only 1. Okay. Yes, we're good. There's only 1. Princess Fine. Perfect. Alright, I kind of got a little nervous there for a second. I was like, wait a minute, are there 2 of them here? What? That was gonna blow my brain a bit. Anyway, what I was bitching about, I wish it didn't kick us all the way back to the Entrance of Darkness, because then I have to fucking backtrack all over again. But I guess it's fine for you guys, right? Since I cut it out, so it doesn't make a difference to you one way or the other where it kicks me back. But it adds like 5 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes to my playtime, just depending on how many fights I get into. But nah, let's go ahead and just tack on a minute of shopping and fucking around.
Find something.
I did find some good stuff, actually. Not that oh my goodness, I say that, but then I'm about to unload again. What? Get your minds out of the gutter. Okay, perfect. We got a lot of recovery Bibles. I probably should start using these. Whatever, we'll just use it in our next fight. Maybe I should have tried it when fighting that kalma that had the key. Maybe? Alright, you guys. You know the drill. Let's go back to this fucking Entrance of Darkness, and then I guess when I get to that area yet again... Oh, that means we'll be in the position to see the boss, won't we? Oh. That's kind of scary. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, we have no choice. We're ready to do it, so I will bring you back as usual when we are ready to go through that gate. So 1 second. Okay, here we go. We are ready to rock and roll, so let's insert the key and see what it opens for us. Oh my gosh, maybe we shouldn't have used the green crystal.
Come on, let's go! Come on!
So gallant. Now that's the spirit.
Nico, could you be any less enthusiastic about us going to a new area? You know what? I guess I could have explored or re-explored these without you guys. My apologies. I didn't even really think about it. But, oh well, this shouldn't take too long. You know, as an aside, something that's been on my mind and heart for a little while, do you guys ever just feel kind of blah? I know that's not very descriptive or helpful at all to ask you guys a question about an emotion that I didn't even put into words properly or describe at all. But, you know, the reason why I'm asking you guys this, I have lately just been feeling not necessarily like I want to avoid talking to people or avoid contact with people, but I just have not been feeling as excited about like responding to emails. I haven't felt as excited about reading private messages or getting on like Skype and things like that. And you know, you could argue that I'm just in a very frenetic season at work, and so my life is a little bit chaotic. Therefore, I'm tired when I get home, you know, and it's like after working at the end of the week, so let's say I get to Friday night, it's like by Friday evening I come home at, let's say, 7 p.m. after being at work since 7 a.m. and then you look at how many hours I maxed out for the week. I could be at 50, some weeks I'm at 60 hours, and I just am exhausted. So maybe that's what it is, but I was talking to my sister a few nights ago, and we were just kind of bantering back and forth about like the video game community and just the internet community in general. I feel like even though I haven't necessarily been that active on Facebook or that active on Twitter in regards to me posting things or really retweeting things other people post, I feel like there's always drama, and there are people that are fighting with each other, you know, big YouTubers, small YouTubers. It feels like everyone is always pissed off, everyone's always angry, everyone's always hurt or feeling betrayed, and I'm just like, really? Like, why is everyone always arguing about petty bullshit? Like, guys, these are video games. It's not that serious. Like, why are you mad all the fucking time? And sometimes I just feel like the pressure is there where, I don't know, people just expect a lot, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I enjoy having high expectations put on me. I mean, that again is just a part of like my career, right? Like if you work in research, there are very, very high standards that are set out not only by like your workplace, but by the, let's just say, the journals that you want to submit your publications to, or the institutions that you want to collaborate with or submit some of your research plans to, or if you're writing for grants, like there are high standards for getting money from organizations to fund your research. Like, it's just a part of my career. So I'm used to working under pressure. I'm used to the feeling of this is a big deal. Everyone expects a lot, so I have to do my best. But I had created a YouTube a while ago because I wanted to have a way to meet other people that love video games and to kind of unwind and casually just play things that meant a lot to me from my childhood and had beautiful stories that had helped me cope with crazy things going on in my life when I was young. You know, I just wanted this channel to be sort of freeing for my spirit and not at all like another humongous obligation, because trust me, I have plenty of humongous obligations. I don't need Let's Playing to become one of them. But it's like, you know, I really feel like sometimes people don't really realize how much their words or attitudes can impact someone else on the other side of a computer. And it isn't that I'd even say I get my feelings hurt. It's more just like, I don't know, sometimes I guess I get very frustrated and or disappointed in the way people say things or certain things that people say. It just occasionally leads me to feeling like, wow, I kind of considered you a friend, and then you act like a gigantic asshole for no reason with your entitled bullshit. Like, who do you think you are? And you realize that I'm doing this for fun, and I'm doing this to share things with you. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm even making any sense or if any of you can even relate to that sentiment, but sometimes I just feel like I am happier when I'm not hiding, but when I'm more lax with my responsiveness to others. So I do want to apologize, though, to you, those of you who have always been incredibly supportive and just so funny and quirky, and you guys totally follow along with my stupid sense of humor and terrible wit. Or what I think is wit, but then you guys are like, really, Rabbit? Please don't make any more jokes or horrible puns. And then I'm just like, okay, I agree. That was not funny. But I tried. You guys gotta give me credit for trying, right? So anyway, the point of me saying all of this is just to express that I occasionally just feel like I want to be here more often for you guys. Is this literally just one giant circle? And I think I did it, and now I just need to find a place to stop. Okay, so there are just only two ogre vines for us to look at, which is fine. We will do that when we come back together, and I guess I'll just continue this thought. But basically, I do want to apologize to those of you who have been absolutely amazing and supportive, and you know, I have been kind of slow to respond to comments. Like, I used to respond to them pretty much every day, sometimes every other day, depending on what I had going on. And lately, I feel like it's been taking me 3, 4, sometimes 5 days before I even read them. And then I know, like, at that point, you guys have already left a slew of comments along many videos in a series. And I just feel bad because I want to be more available to you guys, not just in the sense of me communicating and interacting with you, but also emotionally available. So I want to be able to support you guys and bring you joy, and I just don't know how to really deal with, and I don't even want to call them trolls, but just sort of more of the entitlement, I think, bothers me more than even the people who try to hurt you or even like unintentionally hurt you. But it's like the people that just are little spoiled, petty pieces of shit that don't even realize how obnoxious and annoying they are. Like, that bothers me more than anything else. But I'll live with it, right? We all gotta deal with it, and it just is what it is. And it's just a part of, I think, internet anonymity and YouTube culture. There's just always bickering going on, it seems. But anyway, let's go ahead and end things here. When we come back together in our next episode, I guess we're going to be done with Killing Fields relatively shortly. We only have 2 ogre vines to peek inside. I imagine, or hope, one will have a kalma, and then the other one should have the key spore that we need to advance forward towards the boss. So I look forward to unraveling the rest of this plot with you guys. I have no idea who the Dark Soul is going to be. Like, I don't know if it's a person we've already met, if it's going to be someone completely new, or maybe a throwback to the first game on the PlayStation 1. I don't know. I'm shrugging my shoulders, but we will find out when we come back together in our next episode. So as always, I like to remind you, I am your host, Rabbit. This is my Let's Play of Jade Cocoon 2, and I will see you very, very soon, everyone.